The New Year's Eve teaser trailer for Stranger Things Season 3 has everyone looking forward to the 243rd anniversary of America's independence, also known as July 4th, 2019. That's the date the third chapter to this mysterious series will be unveiled, and hopefully it'll bring us some long-awaited answers to the questions we've had about this show. So what will Season 3 contain? Today, I delve into the teaser trailer and the past two seasons to find out. Hey everyone, I hope you're as excited for this season as I am, because I have a feeling it'll reveal a whole new side to the show. More on that a bit later, but to start, I'd like to go over the coded teaser trailer we were given on New Year's Eve. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go watch it now, but as a whole, the trailer doesn't give out much information. In fact, this minute-long preview tells us literally nothing about Season 3 on the surface, but of course there are some messages to spot if you look closer. The most obvious thing that pertains to the plot is the broadcast turning upside down, alluding, of course, to the upside down realm. This is nothing new, but something that is new is the fact that the show is brought to viewers by the Star Corp Mall. This new shopping hub is where much of Season 3 will take place, and is new to the city of Hawkins. A trailer was also released in the form of a commercial for the mall, clearly showing its new popularity. In both of these trailers, the authority of the Star Corp Mall is brought out, making it seem even more important for the season ahead. Moving on in the New Year's Eve trailer, we see the broadcast continue to turn upside down and flicker in and out when the real meat is shown, computer-coded messages that flash in a few different times. The main decipherable messages include when blue and yellow meet in the west, Lynx Corporation, and a close-up shot of silver cat feeds. All of these can mean a few different things, but here's what I think are the coolest and most probable explanations. The first message we see is when blue and yellow meet in the west. There are really only two possibilities of what this can mean, which fans have already speculated on. Some think it's referring to Eleven and Mike, since they're respectively wearing blue and yellow in the Season 3 poster, while others think it's referring to the clock in the Star Corp Mall, which has blue and yellow hands. I strongly believe in the latter option because, for one, the Star Corp Mall advertisement trailer has no reason to show a clock unless it's there for a hidden purpose, and two, it already feels like Season 3 will end with a showdown at the mall, and possibly at a very particular time, when the hands meet in the west. I also don't think Eleven and Mike will even be able to meet up, as it's doubtful that the writers will separate them for a long period of time like they did in Season 2. But the more important codes come with Lynx Corporation and silver cat feeds. Lynxes are animals known for living in Eastern Europe, and most of all, Russia. Stranger Things takes place during the Cold War, and it's extremely likely that this Lynx Corporation is just a code name for the KGB, or some Russian spy agency. Whichever it is, I'm confident that this organization was involved in or knew about Project MKUltra, the CIA-designed mind control mission that Dr. Martin Brenner was a part of. This hopefully foreshadows that the Cold War and backstory on Project MKUltra will be large parts of Season 3, which has been stated to be darker and more intricate numerous times. I personally would love to see this side of the show developed, as there could be a perfect ending to the series, involving all three sides, the real-world characters and relationships, the upside down, and the politics and covertness of it all. But moving on to the third and most obscure message, silver cat feeds, I think this represents either Eleven or a Russian spy agent who's infiltrated Hawkins. Eleven could be the silver cat, and feeding could just mean she's getting stronger, and with that could also come the upside down. But I think the more likely scenario is that silver cat represents a Russian spy, as lynxes are members of the cat family, and the Russian blue house cat breed is distinctively silver. A spy in Hawkins would be a really interesting aspect to the season, as there are a few possibilities as to who it could be. Since the release of Season 2, I've been pretty confident that the parents of Max and Billy are either both Russian agents or one of them is, as they randomly moved from California to Hawkins without any explanation. The Silver Cat could also be one of the new characters arriving this season, possibly the journalist Bruce or Mayor Klein. Whoever it is, the feeding expression makes it sound like they'll be gathering information, most likely about the CIA, Eleven, and the lab. But overall, this trailer reveals that Season 3 will focus more on Russia, the Cold War, and how the supernatural plot will be influenced by them. Another thing to note though is that when the last screen of code flickers out, the characters are replaced by constant 1s, or should I say, 11s. It's clearly important, as why wouldn't they just use gibberish as they do during the blue and yellow meat screen? I think it's meant to give off the impression that 11 is taking over the broadcast, and since it's also turning upside down, that 11 and the upside down or mind flayer are actually the same thing. It's a point that the show has hinted at several times, people have guessed it, and I'll be making an evidence-based mega-theory on it in the coming weeks. It almost seems like the broadcast is being taken over by the Russian agency, Lynx Corp, and that takeover is being taken over by 11 and the Upside Down. Pretty cool. But tell me what you think this trailer means down in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss that 11 Upside Down theory coming in the next few weeks. Thanks for watching, see you later.